Hello and welcome. I am Lionmight. I'm a professional composer, music producer, and Genshin enjoyer. And welcome to a new mini-series of videos I'm starting today called Chasca versus every Stygian Onslaught boss. And I'm on a mission to prove how future-ready and how versatile Chasca's kit is at high investment. And I talk about this a lot in a previous video where I talked about Chasca's future readiness and explained her C1 and C2 and everything about it. I do suggest you watch that if you want some more context in where I'm going with this. So yeah, let's dive in. So, Tenebrous Papilla. This boss is definitely designed for Chasca and Kinich because of their high frequency attacks, which is very effective for breaking those darned void shields. But also, it's interesting that Chasca's fastest clearing team is still with Moika, Shilonen, and Citlali, which is pretty much just Moika's premium team without Bennett. And also, I know that everyone's stance on having Moika as a sub DPS is kind of controversial because Moika is so powerful that even having her as a sub DPS, even at C0, she always tends to outdamage the main carry. And the only reason probably why Chasca is still carrying this because she is C6R5, but then Moika is also C6R1, so that kind of negates the point. So I wanted a clear without Moika, which is why I have this version of just Pyro Traveler, Yansan, and Shilonen, where Yansan is of course giving attack buffs, Pyro Traveler of course helping get rid of the void shields and also giving overload, and Shilonen definitely giving elemental rest shred, and that her Geo application does not affect the overload. So yeah, I think this is a great team for Chasca without Moika. I could have also tried Pyro Traveler, Shilonen, and Citlali, but I simply forgot. But you know, already knowing that I can do an excellent clear time without Moika with just C6R5 Chasca, I'm already satisfied with that. Now for the turtle, oh my goodness, this is definitely an anti-Chasca boss because it is so allergic to high frequency attacks. And Chasca's kit is pretty much high frequency attacks. The great thing is, this boss is freezable, so I can play Chasca as a freeze carry with Shenhe, Furina, and Escoffier, of course, buffing everything to do with freeze. The important thing is, you have to get healing always up when it's Chasca's turn, because you never know when the boss will get his shields on. Those Electro shields are deadly, especially to high-frequency attackers like Chasca, because they reflect damage back. So if you notice, when I'm using Chasca and the shields, those Electro shields are on, Chasca is getting damaged constantly, but because of C6 Furina and Escoffier's high-frequency healing as well, it's keeping Chasca alive. And knowing that, it's all a matter of repeating the rotations as fast as you can. And sometimes I can get away without healing uptime when I know that the boss just got stunned after clearing his shields. But yeah, the freezable aspect definitely helps a lot.
Manifest! Open fire! Open fire! Open fire! Let lightning echo in song! Fierce on the loose! Let's run!
And so, yeah, I got this clear of 99 seconds. But, you know, 99 seconds, that's still, I don't know, I'm not happy with that. So I tried other teams, but I think the best team that I ended up is with Furina and Escoffier, both excellent damage buffers. Furina, which is C6, my C6 Furina, definitely gives very fast uptime for her damage buff. And Escoffier, of course, with the resistance buff. And initially, I thought because of Escoffier's kit, having Shenhe initially would give her better res shred, which on paper it does. But it didn't really result in a practical, fast clear time. So I experimented with some other damage buffers or res shredders for Chasca. I tried Yansan, but of course failed spectacularly because the Electro Shield is just immune to it. Of course. How could I not notice? But of course, once again, Shilonen saves the day. Being Geo and a res shredder, her element does not affect the reaction at all, which is, yeah, I'm so thankful that Hoyo designed Geo this way. And on top of that, not only are C6 Farina, Escoffier, and Shilonen amazing damage buffers, they are also excellent healers, the three of them, keeping Chasca alive, which is very important for this boss and his damage reflecting electro shields. But yeah, 74 seconds clear time with Shilonen, as opposed to 99 seconds clear time with Shenhe, with a 3 theoretically supposed to be better for Escoffier's kit, but now we know that it's not. Unless, of course, it's a full Hydro Cryo team with a Cryo carry like Skirk and Ayaka, but this is a Chasca team. And finally, Pipilpan Idol, the Cactus Boss. I think this was the simplest one to formulate a team for because, you know, I have C2 Inefa, so it's all a matter of choosing the perfect Hydro partner. Farina, of course, C6 Farina. And once again, Shilonen saves the day. By the way, this video is not meant to be a traditional Stygian Onslaught clear. I have a separate video for that. So I think it was all a matter of just making sure that I am monitoring the right hat when it does its 3-hat Monty minigame. Because I've done so many repeats, even with this particular run. Maybe I've repeated dozens of times simply because I did not monitor the right hat. Therefore, I was hitting the wrong hat, and that's wasted time because my goal was to clear as fast as I can. And of course, I ended up with my fastest one, which is 48 seconds for the Pipilpan Idol. And yeah, very satisfied with that. And here are my builds. Enjoy! And if you're still watching until this part of the video, you are a total champ. Thank you so much for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!